On one stormy night, there was a boy. This boy's name was Harold. Harold had a nightmare yesterday. He had a bad one. Harold walked up the decked halls, holding a lit candle. Harold's parents were still asleep, and his hands were cold as ice. Harold smiled and looked at the walls. Ripped paper, paintings done by children that were now deceased. 1998 Lizard Tower, a place that used to hold happiness and joy, now filled with hard-going memories. Tragedy now roamed these endless halls, a dark seed planted into the core of Lizard Tower, a playground turned into ashes, abandoned. His candle lit up like a firework, and it brightened up the hallway. Harold lifted his hand and scratched his arm. He looked at the playground, which used to have kids. Like I said before, now deceased. These halls were long and deep. Harold just wondered what's underneath. He slowly walked down the deep stairs as they creaked. Scratches on the door. Paintings, too. Children had been lost there. Centuries passed for those poor kids. Harold didn't want to get lost in heaven. The halls were even darker, ropes and ropes aside. Harold looked through the holes. He didn't dare put his neck in. What a pretty painting. A painting of many butterflies, also a bird. Other children stood beside the bird. Harold looked at the yellow-haired boy. It looked like him. He smiled slightly. Creaking came from the end of the hall. There was a footstep. Harold recoiled at the sudden noise. He stared into the dark, catching a glimpse of a figure. Yellow skin, black hair all over its body. Harold ran. He breathed. He looked back. The creature still followed him. He ran forward. He stopped. He turned around and closed his eyes. He grit his teeth in dread. He was sweating. He couldn't see what the creature was doing. Then, suddenly, he felt cozy, at home, in bed. Harold thought it was some sort of nightmare that he had gotten from watching TV. Harold is insane. He thinks chains are comfortable. I lied to you. I lied to you all. For this wasn't a dream after all. Harold, don't scream for your mum, because she won't be here yet. But at least you're at the core of the Lizard Tower, where the beast lurks, right?